Sunshine. All right. Just saying, I could really use some sunshine. I live in Minnesota. We're on like our 4th winter here for this year. Anybody who lives in the northern Midwest is like, yes, it's not great. So here we are. Just noticing I'm like super pale. Normally by this time of year, I've at least got more freckles or something, nothing. And my hair is still like winter dark. Normally it gets a little lighter if I get sunshine. Still waiting. Anyway, okay, on to talking about blood sugars. How can we improve blood sugars? How can we really help our system just have more level blood sugars throughout the day? Now, a lot of times gals that have hormonal issues, PCOS, endometriosis, going through perimenopause into menopause, your body actually processes carbohydrates, sugars differently than it did before. Yes. So this also impacts how well your body can regulate your blood sugars throughout the day. This does not mean that you're doing things wrong or that you are eating the wrong things. It would just mean that you have to shift how you focus your nutrients throughout the day to help sustain your blood sugar levels, because your hormones do shift and change this. So if you're wondering more about overall hormones, how to eat for your hormones in your cycle, I do have more information in my books. I'm Dr. Beth Westie, women's health and hormone expert. So I've got my books, The Female Fat Solution and The Female Menopause Solution. These are to help your system, eat for your hormones in your cycle and to help your system navigate this hormonal shift and change that happens. So blood sugar issues are very common and they can be really tough. Because this can change. Your stress levels change how your body processes sugars. If you are under a lot of stress, right, your brain is going to want more sugars. And it's going to say, feed me more sugars. And that makes it harder to have blood sugars evened out throughout the day. So I'm going to talk about a few things here that you can do that can really, really help navigate this and to set yourself up for success no matter what hormonal cycle you're in, no matter what's going on with your stress levels for the day, that type of thing. So one of the first things here is to, oh, my marker, okay, eat fats in the morning, in the AM. You're going to want to eat fats. This is not working out for me with this marker. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay. Eating more fats in the morning. I talk about eating 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. You can have a fat bomb. You can have, an avocado, whatever it is. Just getting more like dense nutrient foods with high caloric intake, and that is healthy fats. And having that in the morning actually helps level your blood sugars out better throughout the entire day. So if you're not getting enough fat in the morning, you can have more blood sugar variations throughout the day. So that's a big thing, is to get enough healthy fats in the morning. It sounds weird. This is why people put, butter in their coffee and coconut oil in their coffee and stuff like that, or why they add fats in the morning. It makes a big difference. For metabolism and everything too, you're actually supposed to top load your day. You're supposed to eat dinner for breakfast, like some of these things. Yes, because you're going to teach your body to burn more right at the beginning of the day. And doing it, especially with fats, helps level that out all day long. Yes. Now, is this a magic end all be all cure all? No, of course not. That would be great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be great if I was like, this one thing, and it's going to fix all the things? No, because we are so much more of a complex system than that. And all our systems interact with other systems, and your health and your results are cumulative, so it all matters. Yes. So adding this in can really make a difference, though. There are a lot of people that I talk to. Back when I did a lot of talks, before March of 2020, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? I used to do talks almost every week. Different gyms, different fitness centers, corporate. I was doing a lot of corporate talks. Like locally, sometimes I would travel. I mean, I live in Minnesota. I live in the Twin Cities, so I would go to a lot. There's a lot of corporate offices here. And I would go in and do a lot of talks, health talks, lunch health talk for your business or whatever. I love doing those. They've gotten canceled in the past 2 years, obviously. But one of the things that I would talk about was adding in healthy fats in the morning and adding that in on the regular basis, because most people, when they talk about their energy levels and everything else, it'd be like, yeah, the afternoon slump, the 2 p.m. slump, the after lunch snooze that everybody would have. And by far and away, when people incorporated this, because I would do follow-ups and everything on like, what did you learn, or how was this for you, etc. And people would say, oh my gosh, I incorporated this and it made all the difference. This is such a game changer. Wow. I'm like, yeah, it's so easy to do and it makes a big difference. So, okay, so that's the first one. The second one is, of course, to do protein pacing. Why are my markers all running out? I know what you're thinking, because you use them. I know. I have to get all new markers. So I wanted to show you guys, this is one of my favorite, I love a lot of books. I have like a whole library in my office here, just shelves of books. Because I love research and I do a lot of research, and then combine it with information that's made for the female body or not, etc. But this is one of my favorite books on overall protein pacing. The Protein Pacing Diet by Dr. Paul Arciero. So if you're like, what is protein pacing? I do talk about it in my books, yes, but this is a fantastic source. If you're like, where else can I learn this stuff? Protein pacing, how does it do the things here? Listen, he explains it all. He actually does this research. Brilliant guy, talking about the proteins. So it's really important that you're getting enough nutrient throughout the day and that your system is being supported with protein throughout the day, and that's done through protein pacing. Yes. Last one here. What color am I going to use? Let's try green. Okay. Oh, there we go. Walk after meals. If you struggle with blood sugar, if you struggle with digestive issues, if you struggle with eating, the food just sits there and then you kind of feel like garbage, or you feel bloated and you're like, what else can I do? And if you'll notice here that besides talking about eating some different things, these are mostly lifestyle changes. This is not take this magic thing. There are supplements, absolutely, that do help manage and navigate your blood sugar levels. But those supplements do not actually get an opportunity to really work in your system the way that they're supposed to work if you're not doing this basic foundational stuff first. A lot of what I talk about and recommend is like foundational. Like, you have to build a new foundation. You can't keep building a house on a crooked foundation. Building a house on a crooked foundation would be like, I want to get healthier, or I want to lose some weight, or I want to shift or change this with my health or nutrition or whatever. Yes, okay. And you just added this supplement or changed this supplement or something. I'm going to do this green drink. I'm going to do this celery drink. I mean, great. Those aren't bad things. But if you're not doing the foundational stuff here first, it doesn't really give that other stuff an opportunity to really shine and do what it's supposed to do in your system. If you're like, what supplement is she talking about? Berberine. I'm talking about berberine. Berberine for blood sugars. But only try the berberine after you've done all this. Okay, so walking after meals, eating a meal. Does this mean that every single thing I eat, I have to walk afterwards? No, if you're eating a small snack or something like that, that's not really as important. But if you're eating a big meal for breakfast, like you should be, then doing some type of movement afterwards. Does this mean you have to work up a sweat? No, but just getting your body physically moving, getting that blood flow going actually helps navigate your blood sugars and manage it throughout the day. Same thing after dinner. If you find yourself craving sweet things after dinner, eat dinner and walk. There's a lot of other countries, places in the world where this is part of their culture. They eat a meal and then they walk. They walk everywhere. It's not, here, and especially over the last couple of years, where I have felt like more of a hermit than ever. Anyone else? Anyone else? I know I don't go anywhere anymore. I mean, I never really went a lot of places anyway, but I really don't go places now. And I know I'm not alone, right? But it's hard to have the same type of movement. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is it better to have a snack or candy after a meal? Snacks or candy after a meal? Oh, this is a good question. Is it better to have snacks or candy after a meal? So if you are having some type of candy or something like that, and you're like, I love this dessert or I want a dessert, yeah, have it right after you like eat your meal. Like dessert would be included in the meal. Absolutely. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna have my dessert, my treat, and then I'm gonna go walk. Yes, because you're having that sugar with the fats and the protein in the meal. That helps even things out, level everything out. Isn't that fantastic? Yes, that is a great question though. Also the same thing, like if, like this weekend, I am going to a baby shower. My friend is having a baby and I'm really excited for her. And there are, of course, going to be cupcakes. I'm actually bringing the cupcakes. So excited about bringing the cupcakes. But there's going to be cupcakes there. So am I going to eat a cupcake? Of course, I'm going to eat a cupcake to celebrate my friend and her babe and all the things. Yes. Am I worried about it? No. Because, like, if I feel like I really want to eat 2 cupcakes, would I feel really bad about it? Or am I going to get the big, like, really delicious, huge cupcakes from the gluten-free bakery? Yes, I am. It's like, it's really like 2 cupcakes. Or like a mini cake, almost. Should I eat that by itself? No. No. I'm going to make sure that I'm eating some type of protein and healthy fat with that to make sure my blood sugars are balanced. Yes. Yeah, so that's a good way to do it. So you keep your blood sugars nice and even. So that is what I got for you guys today. Please let me know if you have any other questions on this. Again, you can always leave a comment. I do look at the comments and and I do respond to them. I also have my masterclass for tonight that is going on. So I'm gonna make sure this is in the comments. Nope, it's not coming up. I'm gonna see if I can do it later. Nope, not happening. In the comments there should be a link to the Female Hormone Solution Program. That is, if you're on that wait list, you are gonna get a information on the free masterclass that I have going on. I am going to be talking about the top 3 things that you can do to start improving your hormones today, talking about metabolism, and I'll be doing a live Q&A there as well. And in another 2 weeks, I'm doing another masterclass. So if you're like, oh, I can't make it tonight, that's fine. There's gonna be a recording sent out. Or if you're like, oh, I want to go to the one in a couple of weeks too, yep, all you gotta do is get on the wait list and then you'll get information on that masterclass. So I love doing them. I love talking about all of this stuff. So yeah, just make sure you are registered, because we're about to get started in about 15 minutes with it. Oh, yes. Other than that, other resources I have for you, other information I have for you, of course, is on my YouTube channel, which is called Dr. Beth Westie, and then my podcast, which is called The Female Health Solution. And then I also have my tinctures, the Adrenal Balance. This is for, are my nails fun? These are from Bubble Pop, in case you're like, look at this. I'm not fancy at all, but look, this is like camo. Isn't that fun? Okay, side note. Adrenal Balance, this is for your cortisol and adrenal levels, and then I have my tinctures, estrogen, estradiol balance, and progesterone balance. These are to help even out your hormone levels. I have had so many gals say, oh my gosh, I stopped spotting, my PMS was way better, I don't have any more hot flashes for perimenopause. Yes, these are fantastic. So that's what I got for you guys tonight. Let me know if there's anything else. Otherwise, I will see you later.